Hi bro,
Hey bro, what do you do for a living?
I do med mod for a good amount of time.
Alright.
Okay, now I'm going to teach you how to do a box plot. It is one of the subtopics in the graph and data that we have learned. This, I mean, modern mathematics. Alright, to do a box plot, before I do anything else, I will write the question. So okay, now in the context we're gonna do the box plot. First, we need to do the table. All right, this is the data that we will be using. As you can see, the amount spent for ringgit is 21. That's like the we call the minimum value. And we have 100 as the maximum value. This is all the frequency, all the cumulative frequency, but it's not in a sequence, so we will do that later in the box plot. Okay. Now you got the context of the question. We will erase it. All right. Now, as you know, in a box plot, it is more of a, it's not like a graph. Box plot is a box, but in a graph paper. That's the box plot. Okay. As we know, the minimum value, as you see in the data, is 21. But we're gonna go to the absolute minimum of the value of the data, which is 20. The maximum value, 100. Sorry. But yeah, I'll put an example of a graph. As you remember, the data of the amount spent is, the minimum value is 20 and the maximum value is 100. Alright, so we put 20, 30. We put all the data from the first interval to the last interval. You can see here we have the x-axis. The x-axis is complete. Okay. There is no y-axis. So if I said x-axis, it's not actually an x-axis. It is kind of because you depend on the people who they want to describe it under here, but it's kind of like an x-axis. The axis is x. Firstly, before we actually create a box, we need to know the position of Q1, Q2, and Q3. Okay. To find it, to find the position of three of these things, we're gonna need to know the maximum value of the cumulative frequency. Alright then. If you catch up earlier, it is actually 120. That's the highest cumulative frequency. So we're going to use this. Position 1, we have to use this fraction. 1/4. This is important. Okay. 2, 1/2. This is important. Position 2. Position 3, 3/4. This is important. Okay. Right then. We put it. To be in this way, we have to 1/4 multiplied by 120. We will get at the end 30. If you use the calculator, you will get the same value that I write. Okay. This is an example. We have to do this first. This is the table that I wrote, okay, and this is the graph that you should do. If you see this 30 is at the cumulative frequency. You have to find what is at the amount spent, what is on the x-axis. If you see, it is actually 24. Q1, position Q1 of x-axis is 44, 2 is 53, 3 is 60, point 5. From this here, we can actually do the box plot. Okay, we're gonna use this. Okay, just imagine this. It has like lines. We'll find the very middle here. Okay, reach here is 44. So we're gonna assume this is 44 here. Okay, we put it down so that. There's a dot here, an obvious dot. Now we use 53. Let's use 53. Then continue to reach 60.5. This is magic. Okay, read to here. Put a dot here. Put a dot here. Okay. That's how you do a box plot. It's more neat at the real paper graph, but for me, I just I'm not a good drawer, so
Look at you. More like.
so that's my graph. Okay. Hope you understand. If you don't understand, if I did anything mistake, you can ask the one who is supposed to present. Inshallah, it will be Ahmed. So ask anything. If all of you don't understand of what I'm presenting in this board. Okay, thank you.